What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Trails to Azure video. So, last time we got started on the actual day of the trade conference. As you can see, it's kind of bustling in town. However, we have a few hours before the conference actually gets underway, so we do have a few support requests to do. We handled one of them, which was the train inspection stuff. Now we are doing a request for Maribel, where 5 of her dolls have been stolen and hidden away by our favorite, and I say that with no joy in my soul, Phantom Thief B. And our first clue with that is near the throne of the Constabulary's famed scrutineer. So, it's literally been like seconds since I finished recording the last video, but I thought about this as I was ending the video. Because when we looked up famed scrutineer, you know, it talked with a like an army that works outside of, you know, the normal government. So at first I thought, I'm like, even though the CPD works within the government, I was like, okay, maybe it's at the CPD building. But then I had another thought: what other place in Crossbell City, because it's in the city, is like that? And then it made me think of the SSS building. So let's head back to the SSS building and see if the doll is hidden away there. Because other than that, if it's not here after this, I may just look up where the first one is, because I can't think of anything else. So I guess we'll just go from room to room. Oh, what? Didn't we hear that Chief Sergei's old nickname was Sergei the Scrutinous? Oh, that's what it was! That would make his destined chair the throne of the famed scrutineer. Oh, I totally forgot about that. It's worth a shot. Let's look around. There's something under his desk. Let me try taking it out. It's in a giant chest? What the? Is that a trunk? It reminds me of the one Kia was in when you found her at the Schwarz auction. I bet him choosing this place as the first location was just an extra taunt for good measure. Yeah, he even used the Chief's old nickname. This guy's clearly got our number. Anyway, let's check it out. Oh, there's a doll. A card is affixed to the backside of the trunk. Alright, clue number 2. The second cage lies outside the city. Search the Harvester's Heritage, found off the Ramshackle Road. What? There's no mistaking it. It's a genuine Rosenberg doll. Yes, I've seen it once before. Its name is Kanan, I believe. Belle loved this one dearly. She names her dolls? Even Maribel has her sweet side, doesn't she? I'm a little surprised anyone would bother putting something they'd stolen in a trunk like this, though. Phantom Thief B is supposed to have some kind of deep appreciation for beauty, right? Maybe it's his way of showing respect. As for the second card of his, it sounds like we're going to have to venture out of the city limits this time. Sheesh, we're going to be running around this whole damn state at this rate. Our hints are Harvester's Heritage off the Ramshackle Road. The wording calls to mind somewhere rustic and old-fashioned, the polar opposite of the modern place like Crossbell City. Sounds about right. What do you say we take this first dolly with us and go searching for the second? Yeah, let's go. So, since they're talking about something rustic, that immediately makes me think of Armorica, I guess? Can I look at the map from here? How do you look at the map again? I don't remember how to look at the world map. Well, either way, I am going to start with assuming that. Because if we look at the map, like St. Ursula definitely doesn't feel very rustic. And it says Harvesters. And we know the people of Armorica, you know, they're farmers. So farming and harvesting kind of goes hand in hand to me. So let's head to Armorica. Maybe we'll find it here.
お待たせしました。
Okay, I guess we'll just do every building. Oh, hello. So this is our Marca village. It's just as quaint as I've been told. Now then, I ought to get to work. Okay. I always think that that's gonna be Ryu, but obviously not. Just first glance, I'm definitely just gonna go in each building and see if I see anything anywhere. Then again, it's not gonna be out in plain sight. It's gonna be in these like chests, so there's going to be a specific location I need to find. The state has become reliant on imported foods while our youths leave the village and shrink our workforce. The village is facing monumental issues, but that doesn't mean I can simply accept Derek's reforms without a second thought. As chief, I have a duty to protect and preserve Armorica's traditions. If only he can understand that. Maybe one day. But obviously things do change with the generations. Anything in here? It doesn't look like it. Well, rustic is kind of like old-fashioned, so I mean that makes me think of here, but I guess also, it could be like the mining area. Oh, we didn't check in the in here. Oh, hey, it's Bracer Scott. I'm in the area for a request, so with the main... Wait, what? With the main session looming, I decided to make a quick patrol. Everything seems peaceful around here, though. Well, except Chief Tolta's rocky relationship with Derek. Those two have been pretty concerned. That counts as a matter of governance, though. Armorica governance, which means the guild's code prevents me from interfering. Yeah, it's not really your job, either. Alright, well, I guess maybe Armorica Village is not our golden ticket here for the second one. Yeah, mains could also possibly be another option.
Yosh, 着いたぞ.
Huh. Oh, wait! No. Off the ramshackle road, so it's not gonna be in a town. So it could still be Armorica. Hold on.
Yosh, 行くか. どこに行こう
The
か.
Harvester's heritage would be like where they actually do all their farming, right? So it could be like on Old Armorica Road or something.
お安いご用です。はい、到着しました。
I was so focused on it being in like a town, but it could be out here. But I wouldn't even know where to look. Off the ramshackle road. So it's not going to be on the main road. So maybe the road that led to, you know, where the, or maybe up here. Either this or like the, like, ancient battlefield area where, we went for the end of last game. But for now, let's, I don't think it's going to be in that, like, big treasure. What level is this anyway? Oh, well, fighting it anyway.
速攻で蹴りをつける.
Yeah, let's bring them all together. Oh, none of them got pulled closer. Hakken Storm.
今ですランリーさん
任せろ気をつけオラオラオラオラハーケンストーム
私の番ね
It's probably lower level. We were probably meant to do this right when we first came by here.
え
Uh,
いや
任せろ
you're too far away.
暗いな任せてくれさせるかはあ
Alright then. Annoying.
任せてくれストップ
さてはいさあ先を急ぎましょう
Alright, let's see what was in here. Sword Breaker, okay. Don't forget, you return the SSS card to the garage remotely. Just open up the state map and press X. That's actually very useful. Okay, sure, why not? Alright, let me see what's up here. Not looking like up here either. I'm starting to think near the ancient battlefield. Because let's look at it again. Search the Harvester's Heritage off the Ramshackle Road. Ramshackle just makes me think like, okay, like destroyed. Okay, well, we can't go that way anyway. It might possibly be where that, that, like, rest spot is up here. Oh, what's this? Okay. Nice. 70 years ago this week, us crossbell chests were finally freed from Imperial rule. Welcome to the Anniversary Chestival. Okay. Sure, for now, just give who needs it. Leave me alone. Kaguya the Dragon Princess. Oh, who might you be? Oh, my name's Lloyd. I guess I represent the Fisherman's Guild. You're with the Imperial Fishing Club, I'm guessing. So you finally come to face me. I am the sole woman of the Elite Four, Kaguya the Dragon Princess. Trouncing the likes of the Fisherman's Guild is nothing for someone of my royal caliber. Your crushing defeat will be swift as it is decisive. Oh ho 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 ho! Anyway, I suggest you not harbor any delusions of being able to defeat me if you value your dignity, that is. Okay. But before you get too carried away, I must ascertain your worthiness. Should you wish to challenge me, you will have to present a catch of 130 reg or more. Only then shall we talk further. Okay. Bye. Well, that's good to know where she is, I guess. I think I'm probably on the right track, but just like as to where it actually is. Yeah, I don't really know off the top of my head. Let me just look at it again. Search the Harviter's heritage found off the ramshackle road. That still just makes me think over by the ancient battlefield. Like, I know I came all the way here, but... Is there anything else around here? Well, I guess we'll go back if I don't find anything down here. Hello. Oh god, chain battle. Easy. Cool necklace. Okay, there's another one of those. This wasn't open before. Oh god, these things. The gate is open? As I recall, this property is owned by our market village and isn't normally open to the public. Perhaps they left it unlocked. Surely not on purpose, right? Either way, check it out. They've got monsters wandering in there again. Watch your step while we're looking around. Aye aye, Captain. Great, right after I got a new stock for Mr. Hayworth, too. Yeah, please don't walk near me. Oh! How do you like that? The second trunk was here of all places. Search the Harvester's heritage found off the ramshackle road. As I recall, this property has been used by our market village as a storehouse for generation after generation. Alright, well, there's our answer. It must have been Phantom Thief B who opened the gate without permission. He can't go anywhere without stirring up trouble, can he? Anyway, let's take a look. A card is affixed to the back of the side of the trunk. The third cage lies outside the city. Find where one stands with their back bathed in the goddess's shining visage. Bell calls this doll Liette. I can never mistake it. And we got another one of those kooky riddle cards, too. The goddess's shining visage might be our best hint there. Well, they say outside the city, and the goddess just makes me think of the church, and there's only one church in the Crossbell area. Bathed in part is telling us, well, that would have to mean the visage is exceptionally large. Let's go have a look around then. There has to be some kind of place that fits the bill. By the way, where is that monster extermination? Ursula Road. Okay, so when we're down there, if we ever end up down there. Okay, well, easy thing here to do is let's run this way and take the bus back to Armorica and grab the car. Yeah, because the bus stop is right here. Okay. Yep, let's grab the car.
よし行くか。どこに行こうかな。
We'll take it back to Crossbell.
さあ行くぞ。
And then we're gonna rest in the SSS building since we're
よし
here.
着いたぞ。
Just to heal Tio up. And then we can head north outside. Let's actually, we have that mirror still to put in Ellie's room. Does this look all right? All right, let's keep her moving. I just don't want to be boring and have the, like, same main party from the first game at all times. And of course, with the monster extermination, we're going to get another craft book. Alright, so I guess we'll just go here and just talk to people. I don't really know who. That was Senior Captain Schwartz escorting Princess Claudia just now. She's even more gallant in person than the rumors say. I think I finally understand why so many women make a fuss over her. Does that mean they were over by the graves? Oh yeah. I'm sure you know Julia, but we have an old friend who was appointed to the cathedral not long ago. Yes, I inquired to one of the other sisters. It seems she's teaching a class outside the cathedral today. Oh, is that right? I would have liked the opportunity to see her today. We still owe her a great debt for their help back then. We're obviously talking about Reese. Princess Claudia. And Senior Captain Schwartz, too. Oh. There they are. What do you mean there they are? Were you waiting for us? Hello, everyone. We meet again. Julia and I have been expecting you. Pardon? How'd you know we were coming? Through Sieg, we have him monitoring our surroundings up in the sky. He alerted us to your arrival at the cathedral just now. You mean the White Falcon we met yesterday? Wow, he really is amazing. Sieg is an established informant of the Royal Guard, after all. But enough about that. What brings you all here today? Oh, you even have a new face with you. Tio Plato, pleased to meet you. I returned to the SSS last night. It's an honor. The honor is all mine. Honestly, we were just doing our rounds. No real reason for stopping by or anything. It's quite a twist of fate running into your Highness and Senior Captain again so soon. Are you here to pay your respects? That's right. The cemetery is the final resting place for generations who have lost their lives in Crossbell. I wanted to come to see them before today's conference, not just to honor their memory, but to come to terms with the true costs and repercussions of the Crossbell problem. The Crossbell problem. That phrase is used to describe Erebony and Calvard's feud over which of them has rightful ownership of Crossbell, correct? Yes, though it's hardly a phrase you'd hear Crossbellians use themselves. The conflict has given rise to decades of tension, placing the two at the brink of war, with Crossbell right between them. The signing of the Non-Aggression Pact in Liberal 2 years ago only calmed things down on the surface, both major powers still. My apologies, Your Highness, I didn't mean to sound so rude. No, everything you said is the truth, Ellie. The purpose of grandmothers of Queen Alicia's Non-Aggression Pact was to prevent the Empire and Republic from resorting to military force. That allowed Crossbell to breathe a sigh of relief. The threat of war finally dissipated. But in its place came unseen political pressure from the two major powers, pressure that has greatly affected the Crossbell state government. Because of that, it'd be far too naive to claim the Non-Aggression Pact solved the Crossbell problem. It merely shifted the field of battle. Your Highness. But that doesn't mean the Non-Aggression Pact has been meaningless. The Empire and Republic were still performing large-scale military exercises at our borders when I enlisted at the CGF. And I'll never be able to forget the terror of having those Imperial railway guns pointed at Crossbell City. She's right. If war had broken out and the Empire pulled the trigger, countless Crossbellian lives would have been lost. Shortcomings aside, avoiding a tragedy like that is more than enough to justify the signing of the pact. Either way, it's nothing you need to worry your pretty little head about, wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Seriously, Wazzy, you can't tell a crown princess to just get over it. That's alright, I know there's no sense in living in the past forever. That's why I plan to use the trade conference as an opportunity to discuss Crossbell's future. Coming here today was the final step in strengthening my resolve before doing so. Though I suppose it was a bit selfish of me to make more work for Yulia and the Royal Guardsmen. Please, Your Highness, it was no trouble at all. If you don't mind me saying, Princess Claudia, you have an incredible strength of character. Yes, I envy the bright future that Libero clearly has in store. The two of you are too kind. If I may interrupt, Your Highness, the designated time is approaching. Ah, you're right. My apologies, Julia. Let's make our way to Orcus Tower. Yeah, we'll have to bid you farewell for now, Special Support Section. Though I suppose we'll be crossing paths again soon. I understand you're working security during the conference. That's right, the SSS will be making every effort to keep all of you safe. We'll leave it in your capable hands then. See you at Orcus Tower, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you have it. Although a bit of a distraction trying to find this doll thing. Where one stands with their back bathed in the goddess's shining visage. So, where one stands, somewhere where the goddess looks down. Shining? I mean, I know a lot of people kind of pray to, like, you know, there'll always be, like, the goddess or, you know, whatever you believe in, kind of like on this. So, you maybe? Hello, Archbishop Eralda. Welcome. Is there something you require of me? If it's a sermon you're after, I can make time for you. Sorry, that's not why we're here today. Phantom Thief B's card mentioned the goddess's shining visage. Well, I guess we found it. Maybe that was referring to the stained glass window there, which would make one who stands with their back bathed. I don't understand what's going on right now. But if you have business with me, I must ask that you state it clearly. Right, sorry about that. Archbishop Eralda, could you do us a favor and check under the pulpit? Why would I do that? Now, don't fret, we aren't up to anything suspicious. The SSS explained their mission, after which Archbishop Eralda searched under the pulpit. There it is. A card is affixed to the back of the trunk. The fourth cage lies outside the city. Find the road of iron that snakes under the skirt... Wait, what? That snakes under the skirt of the western ramparts. Road of iron meaning like train tracks? So on the way to the minor colony? I'll bet you does. At any rate, that brings us up to $3. Just when did that get there? I do leave for business on occasion, but never long enough for someone to do this. The goddess works in mysterious ways? Back to the card. This clue is as perplexing as the rest. We can determine to the ramparts to be some sort of defensive structure. If we include the western part in that, the defensive structure in the west, that's one interpretation at least. There's also the road of iron that snakes under the skirt. Yeah, I don't have any idea what that means. Another figure of speech, I imagine. That's a safe assumption. Alright, let's take this trunk with us and begin our search for the next one. Phantom Thief B, I've heard of his exploits before. He sounds to be quite the scoundrel. As a faithful servant of the goddess, I cannot forgive such insolence. Do whatever it takes to bring this man to justice. We'll try our best. Alright, that's 3. But it says Western Ramparts. The area I'm thinking of isn't to the west, so if we want to just take it literally, that means we should head west of Crossbell, so West Crossbell Highway. So let's head back in. What is to the west of, we'll take a look when we get to the car. So if we want to go completely literal, Belgard Gate is over here. What does it exactly say again? So I want to see if it's going to be on the road outside or there. At the road of iron that snakes under the skirt of the western ramparts. I guess we'll go to Belgard Gate and just move our way over if it's not there. I don't even know what I'm looking for. But snakes under the skirt. So that would mean we have to go like downstairs? I think I remember there being a downstairs somewhere here. Okay, it goes even lower. Okay. I'm not really seeing anything of note. Oh, there we go. How did this even get here? The glow on the card said the road of iron that snakes under the skirt of the western rampart, so it means like the train tracks that are under the road to the west. So the Iron Road was the freight line, and the Western Ramparts was referring to Belgard Gate. At any rate, this isn't really an ideal place to pop that trunk open. Why don't we take it to the platform on the other side? Good idea. Let's be careful moving it over. The car to fix to the backside of the trunk. The final cage lies within the city. In the soaring structure... Wait, what? Descend from the summit of 16 by 21 and scour the vista of windows to another world. What the heck does that even mean? Obviously it means it's inside Crossbell. This is one of Belle's dolls, Sharon, I'm sure of it. That makes 4 out of 5, right? Meaning all that remains is the final cage mentioned on the card. A soaring structure in the city. It has to be talking about someplace tall, right? Wouldn't that be Orcus Tower? I believe Orcus Tower stands at 40 stories above ground. If the summit is in question is 16, then perhaps it's talking about somewhere else. There's also the matter of descending from 16 by 21. Wait. That's probably the key to solving the riddle then. We have that vista of windows to another world bit to consider. Yet again, it's some kind of metaphor. Let's look around the city to see if anything matches up with this clue. Something already standing out to me. The 16 stands out to me. The 16th floor is where we, where the 16th floor of the IBC building is where Bell is. So I'm wondering, is it telling us to do 16 minus 21? Because that would be -5, which would mean it would be the 5th floor basement. So does that mean it's down where the two, you know, Foundation people are? The one we talked to before taking on this request? I know it's a bit of a stretch, but
行くか。どこに行こうかな。
I guess it wouldn't hurt to look.
さあ、行くぞ。よし、着いたぞ。
Well, let's do it anyway. And then I'll definitely squeeze in the monster extermination in this, if this is really, if I have it right. Because it's obviously talking about a tall building. There's only 2 tall buildings in the city. Well, technically 3 if you want to count the Arcane Seal. It's either the IBC building or Orcus Tower, and they're obviously not letting us in Orcus Tower right now. And Arcane Seal is still pales in comparison to the IBC building. Because it's -5, right? Yeah, B5. See, 16. So 16 minus 21 would be B5. Because -5. Well, what do we have here? There it is, the final trunk. In the soaring structure, descend from the summit. Oh, soaring structure, the elevator. Okay, yeah. Vista of windows for our world. Descending from the 16th story of the IBC building to the 5th basement makes a total of 21 floors total. The vista of windows to another world must refer to the terminal monitors tracking data from the orbital network. Going by that logic, this was the only spot that made sense. Let's take a look inside. The stall's name is Alice. It's Belle's favorite out of her entire collection. There isn't a car at the back like the other. This must be the end of our scavenger hunt. That's the end of that, then. Finally, I'm exhausted. Huh? What the heck was that? What's going on over here? It sounds like we got some new orb mail in. Hold up, is that one of Lady Maribel's dolls? Yeah, it was sitting right here. How'd you guys not see it? My concern lies more in the timing of the orbital mail. May I take a look? Something about this gives me a shiver, so be our guest. Click, clack, click, clack. What's wrong, Tio? The one who sent this message was Phantom Thief B. What? The guy himself? You're kidding. But how? And from where? Do you mind opening it, Tio? Roger. To the lovely ladies and gentlemen of the SSS, first, allow me to express my gratitude for the entertainment you've provided thus far. Next, my sincerest apologies to the owner of these dolls, Miss Maribel Croyce, as well as their creator, Meister Jorg, for my dastardly improprietary... I can't say that. You know, improprietary. I can't say it. Improprietary. Whatever. Close enough. Nevertheless, rest assured, I took the utmost care not to damage these beautiful works of art while they were in my possession. With that, I will soon be excusing myself from these lands. Thank you again and farewell, SSS. I, Phantom Thief Bleublanc, Enforcer Number X of the Society of Ouroboros, well, there it is, await your continued growth with bated breath. May the goddess visit good fortune upon you. P.S. This orb mail will be automatically deleted. It thus is impossible to save or trace. I suggest you not bother trying. Wait. What? Is he serious? You think someone like him would choose a more theatrical way to let the cat out of the bag? Who would have thought that everyone's favorite Phantom Thief was actually an enforcer for Ouroboros? Come to think of it, he did hint at being acquainted with Ren. Oh wait, Tio, is there any way we can print that message out? Yeah, there has to be some sort of clue we can glean from it. I'm making an attempt, but it isn't going especially well. The mail source code has been slowly deleting itself since the moment it was opened. Fortunately, no other terminals have been affected. Recovering the message, however, will not be possible. Well, shoot. Burglar Boy really covered his bases here. That reminds me, we know diddly squat about the hacker who trapped us in the Geofront yesterday. Good point. Between the hacking incident and Sword Mail, they're obviously a cut above when it comes to their tech. I'm not sure if I fully understand what's happening right now. Wait a sec, Clay. We have to verify that this breach didn't impact any of our data. Oh yeah, he could have left a virus in our system. Sorry guys, we need to get back to work. Well, at the end of the day, we did manage to recover all the missing Rosenberg dolls. Let's go return them to Maribel. Yes, let's. Which is funny because we know Bleublanc is in Erebonia. We see him in, what is it, Chapter 2 we see him? In Cold Steel 1? Which is obviously way before this. So that means after those events, he came over to Crossbell for a bit. I think I get the gist of things now. Still, what a shock to know that the legendary Phantom Thief B is a member of Ouroboros. If that's true, it's no wonder he's eluded the authorities for as long as he has. And here I was planning to punish him so severely that he wished he'd never been born. I'd be scared shitless in his shoes. I'm sorry, Maribel, we wanted to capture him as much as you did. On the bright side, we did manage to bring your dolls back. The SSS handed over the 5 trunks containing the Rosenberg dolls to Maribel. Hee welcome home, Alice, Kanan, Liette, Mistel, and Sharon. Very well, I have no complaints or further comments at this time. All that matters is that my precious Rosenberg dolls have returned to me safe and sound. Phantom Thief B intended to keep those little ladies in one piece from the start, if it's any consolation. After all, he went through trouble securing them in those trunks and tucking them out of harm's way. That is a lot of work, come to think of it. Though they would have been better off had he not stolen them in the first place. That's definitely true. Clearly, we'll have to further improve the IBC's safety protocols to ensure this never happens again. Our security department will be working harder than ever before once I'm through with them. You, however, were a tremendous help, SSS. They can learn a few things from you. Don't even mention it, Belle. That's what friends are for. Wait, last time this happened? No, it couldn't be. Is something wrong, Lloyd? And just what are those lecherous eyes of yours doing pointing at me? Let me explain. When we solved our first Phantom Thief B case, it turned out he had disguised himself as the client. Holy smokes, I forgot all about that. What are you implying, Lloyd? Let me be as clear as I can. Are you the real Maribel Oh, come on now, Lloyd. Just where do you find the gall to accuse me so crassly after all the genuine gratitude I've shown you? I'm sorry, There's no mistaking it, this is the real Maribel. Oh, Lloyd. Not quite the brilliant deduction he was aiming for, was it? Afterward, Lloyd and the others went to the first floor to return their authorization card to the reception desk. Well, that takes care of that. Alright, now, real quickly, I know this video is going to go on a little bit longer, but I want to have this monster extermination out of the way before we do the next part. Because next time, we'll just head right over to... we'll turn in these requests and then head over to... God, why can't I think of it? Not Christ Tower. Orcus Tower. But I want to have some CP, so... Yeah. Oh, now you're going to tell me? Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. You're not getting 1,200 mirror out of me. That's the unfortunate thing, is you can't just, like, rest here. But what we can do is go somewhere, you know, just as good, I guess. We'll stay at the Armorica Village one. It's probably gonna be the cheapest one. And then we'll head down St. Ursula Road to find that
到
monster.
着しました。
Alright, I'll take it. 600 Mira is still a bit, but... it's definitely not as bad. Alright, let's see where exactly it was. Just on Ursula Road, okay.
乗りますか？どこに行きますか？
I guess the easiest way would just be to get here in the
お
middle
安い
point.
ご用です。はい、到着しました。
Alright, let's run up here. If it's not on this next, I just remember the fishing tournament. Alright. Okay, I think it's gonna be closer to, Crossbell.
よし行くか。どこに行こうかな。
But just to be sure...
さあ行くぞ。到着だ。
Yeah, okay, it's gonna have to be in the first one. Alright, so let's head back to Crossbell.
さあ行くぞ。よし着いたぞ。
Was I wrong? Okay. Unless I just totally missed it. Alright, let's grab the car again. Big drome has been spotted on Ursula Road.
よし行くか。どこに行こうかな。さあ行くぞ。よし着いたぞ。
Yeah, I don't think it should just have the circle like it always does. Yeah, the medical college is right there. I wonder if the little forest area counts too. You know, on the way to Stargazer Tower. Oh, yep, it does count. Okay, it's right up here. Here we go.
強そうね。みんな気をつけて。
よかった
了解です。
一気に行くぞ。オーケーリーダー。ストライクヘ
ええ。
Cold Gehenna.
行きます。いつでもいいわ。コールドゲヘラ。
行くぞ。
Nope, I don't like you guys healing up.
これで決める。
Uh-huh.
さてと。
Yeah, you're like super far away.
エニグマ駆動。
行きます。ドライブ開始。私の番ね。
Triple Piercer, that's new. Uh,
見えた。さあ、これはどう？
nice.
任せてくれ。
Too far away. I can do this though.
やれやれ。
さてと。ドライブ開始。
Alright, we're done.
いい夢は見られたかい。
I assume it's gonna be either Wazzy or Noel with Tio for this next one. This is one of those craft books, if I'm not mistaken. At first glance, the content seemed... Oh, okay. Ellie and Wazzy's combat styles. Would you like to give it a try, Wazzy? Why, absolutely. Akashic Star. Cool. Alright, well, let's head back before, we'll stop at the SSS building. Of course, though, you know what? Crossbell's right here, right? Yeah, we'll just, I'll take the bus out to grab the car. And then we'll definitely call it good for today. I'm honestly getting pretty tired myself anyway. It's getting pretty late.
よし、行くか。
Let's take this back to the SSS building, and that'll be it.
さあ、行くぞ。
I guess we could turn in our request too, see what we
到着だ。
get. Do a couple things. First, rest to heal up. One, two,
おめでとうございます。ランクアップしました。
nice.
特典の品もお疲れ様です。
Yep, and that's everything. Alright, so like I said, next time we're going to head over to Orcus Tower and get started on our security detail for everything that's going to happen during the conference today. Obviously, with everything we found out between Red Constellation, Heyu, as well as whatever this third party of terrorists is. There's definitely something that's going to go down here at the trade conference, so we have to have all hands on deck to be prepared for it. So we'll deal with that next time. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.